So this tutorial is going to walk you through how to do a median split. Here's some familiar data where I've got gender, age, 4 different extroversion items, 4 different conscientiousness items, some optimism items, and a behavior about eating a balanced meal. What I've already done is I've reversed my extroversion 3 and 4 items, which measure an opposite of extroversion, and calculated the mean. Now, this is a circumstance under which I want to take that mean extroversion and split it into high and low extroversion scores to be able to use it, for example, as an independent variable in a t-test or an ANOVA where I've got high and low. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to first calculate the median. And here's how I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go to Explore because that will give me more output, including the median, which I need in order to do the median split. I'm going to put my mean extroversion in the dependent list and figure out my median. My median is 2.75. What that means is that everything that falls above 2.75 is considered high, and everything that falls below 2.75 is considered low. Next, I'm going to make a decision about how I want to label my high and low. It's completely up to you how you want to label it, whatever works best for your brain, but I'm going to come up with the decision that 1 is going to be low and 2 is going to be high, because that works a little bit better for my brain. So next I'm going to go through and take a look at everything, and if it's above 2.75, it's high, and if it's below 2.75, it's low. If it's at 2.75, I'm going to deal with that in just a little bit. You can see how I've split it into 2 different groups. Now for 2.75, what I'd usually do if something is at the median is I would randomly assign it. And so there's a few different ways to do this. One of the things I might do, for instance, is open up a randomizer and have that be something that I use. You could do a coin flip. I'd say if you have 2 things that are at the median or an even number of things that are at the median, then just simply assign half of them to be high and half of them to be low. So I want to randomly assign this one. And it looks like it's been randomly assigned to low. And once again, if I had 2.75s, I would just put one in low and one in high, and it doesn't matter. I'd do a coin flip in terms of which one I put in low and which one I put in high. So there's different ways to kind of handle that ones that are directly at the median. In variable view, I'd make sure to label this. I'd probably put it as median extra just to kind of keep it straight, and I'd make sure to label it. As you know, that's very important. Okay, so now I've got this. I can do all sorts of things with it. For example, I could run a t-test that takes a look at how people who are low and high in extroversion differ in terms of their health behavior of eating a balanced meal. Now that I've run a median split, I have 2 separate groups here, and I could run a t-test on how extroversion affects balanced diet. See how it looks like there's no statistical significance there. But this would be what we would be looking at in terms of that median split into high and low. So hopefully that walks you through how to run a median split.